Pediatric surgeons say they're seeing more kids injuring themselves in sports, mostly due to overuse. Doctors say this used to be an issue only with athletes and adults, but not anymore. CBS 21's Lara Greenberg explains why and what parents can do in this week's Doc Talk.
Doctors say because kids aren't done developing, playing sports can be much more impactful on their bodies and not necessarily in a good way. Pediatric surgeons say for kids, resting is just as important as practicing.
The following segment is sponsored by Geisinger Holy Spirit.
This should be his ACL, which would look like a nice thick black line like this tendon, or sorry, this ligament going in this direction.
When it comes to professional sports, it seems as though we hear about ACL tears all the time, but more and more they're happening in children, sometimes as young as 8 years old. Pediatric orthopedic surgeon Dr. Megan Fernandez says more children are specializing now in single sports.
Playing a single sport on multiple teams. So they play on the traveling team, they play on their school team, they play on the local elite team. So kids can still get overuse injuries just like adults.
She says kids used to play football one season, basketball the next, but that's all changed. And playing multiple sports has benefits.
Encouraging kids to play multiple sports throughout the year allows them to use different muscles.
It also allows kids to rest in between seasons, which is important for their still growing bones.
Children aren't small adults. They have different injuries. Their bones are more elastic.
Even though kids heal faster than adults, their surgeries and treatment can be more complicated since doctors have to try and avoid their growth plates at all costs.
We can't just treat them like we would an adult because we risk injuring their growth plate and causing them either a growth disturbance or a deformity.
That's why Dr. Fernandez encourages parents to let their kids play several different sports so they use different muscles. Also encourage them to do additional strengthening and conditioning to avoid injury and, most importantly, rest. With this week's Doc Talk, I'm Lara Greenberg, CBS 21 News.